Good afternoon. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. A Copper man is in jail on $15,000 bond for 2 counts of felony sex assault at the Edge employee housing. That incident happened in June. Charges were not pressed until August, and the man was not arrested until last week when he was brought back to Summit on a warrant. Copper Mountain has spent $200 million on new chairlifts, lodges, and equipment in recent years. But sometimes it is the little things that matter the most.
We've got a new traverse going into Enchanted Forest that makes it a lot easier for skiers and riders to get into that great terrain.
That was Copper General Manager Dustin Lyman from a tour of the mountain this week.
We also have a new traverse going in from American Flyer over to the Western Territory terrain so that people don't have to hike uphill to get over there.
But wait, there's more. Some little, some medium-sized.
New snowmaking lines, parking lot expansions, investments in new transportation in the form of buses. We also got 5 new snowcats this year, so it's been a very, very busy summer for us.
Of course, the main attraction this year is the big new thing, Airy Lodge at the top of American Eagle.
The building itself was exactly what we wanted it to be, which is something that fits well with the environment. I like the solar array on top to offset some of the power usage, the way we've used natural lighting to keep the building heated and cooled.
The Airy is 2 floors and nearly 2 times the size of the old Mid-Mountain Lodge, Solitude Station, which was there for 50 years and torn down in just 3 days this summer.
It was getting older, it needed to be replaced, and when we decided to replace it, with the help of John Cumming and the Powder Corporation, decided to do something exceptional.
The snow guns are turning nightly on Copperopolis and the U.S. Ski Team Speed Center. Both should be ready by end of this month for ski racer training and soft opening at the Airy.
We are going to open up the coffee shop for the race teams, allow them to come in, warm up, use the restrooms, get a bite to eat. They'll be the first ones to break it in.
Also turning nightly are snow guns at A Basin, Keystone, and Loveland. Loveland COO Rob Goodell says they still get stoked for the race to open.
Last year, there was a little conversation about what it means to be the first one open, and I think I'm going to try to shed a little more light on that this year.
And that was all he told us. He will give us the rest at the Ski Area COO Summit, happening next Friday at Beaver Run. Loveland, Keystone, and A Basin are hoping to open to the public before end of this month. Breck and Vale open November 10th. For a second straight year, Copper opens on a Monday, November 13th. Beaver Creek opens November 22nd. This week on the State of Summit.
You choose to forgive. It's a choice. And not for that person, because they may not even care. They're, doing whatever but it's for you. It's for your own sanity.
That was Joanna Rosa-Saenz, a single mother of 3, nonprofit founder, and a survivor of domestic violence.
Well, I was going through, a divorce, and I had to deal with infidelity, and I was covering bruises with makeup. I told myself, Joanna, you can't get bitter. You just have to be better.
Rosa-Saenz lives in Denver, where she teaches a new school-based curriculum, Relationship Violence 101.
Monday and Tuesday, we really work on the terminology of manipulation and all of these words. And then from there, Wednesday and Thursday, it is a panel. You have nothing to hide, you hide nothing. And so I bring others on. And then Friday, it's Solutions Day. They write love letters to themselves. There's art, music, writing letters to our legislators.
The approach is straightforward, and the goal is simple. Stop the cycle of violence.
Because a lot of these kiddos at school may live in a household where it's happening. And so through this pain, beauty came from it, and I'm very grateful.
She hopes to keep spreading this curriculum through her nonprofit, Joanna Rosa-Saenz Enterprises. And it's already spreading as far as Central America and Africa.
By doing that, we are able to break the silence and to increase public awareness. And that's where it's at. That's what JSE is. That's our tagline. The vision is to just help one person a day by empowering their voices, to break the silence.
October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. If you or someone you know is suffering abuse here in Summit, contact Summit Advocates at summitadvocates.org. Tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. Local fire dangers holding steady at moderate today in Summit County, still with no fire restrictions. In sports, it's October, and that means Major League Baseball playoffs. 8 teams are in the wild card round, and the Rockies, of course, are not one of them. The Rockies haven't made the playoffs since 2018. It was also the last time they had a winning record. And in local sports, opening this Friday at Dobson Ice Arena in Vail is the massive Vail Ski and Snowboard Swap. Entry there is free. You can drop off consignment gear starting today. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.